All right, guys, I just go bath to settle myself so I can take the loss of ISRAEL ADESANYA. Trust me, not a big deal at all. Not a big deal. If you have not fought before, the best thing for you to do is keep quiet and just listen. Okay, I see a lot of fans coming to say, "Oh, Israel is washed. Israel is what?" Yeah, this is your opinion. You can eat it or use it to go and buy fish in the market. People who will never accomplish anything until they poof. They're saying Israel is washed. Let me tell you something about the fight again. Boxing, to a large extent, but even in boxing, the greatest of all, there's only Floyd Mayweather that escaped. Mike Tyson was beaten to a pulp. Yeah. Muhammad Ali was beaten. Mike Tyson was the guy that avenged Muhammad Ali's beating. It's normal in the fight business. Okay, two things will happen to you. Age will come, and then your body will become weak. That's what has happened to ISRAEL ADESANYA. It's not a crime. It's a fight business. You understand me? Conor McGregor, name the great. Okay, there was a time when Anderson Silva, who is the greatest middleweight of all time, that one is not even arguable. ISRAEL ADESANYA was beating Anderson Silva like a beginner. We were all happy that, yes, our man, he take on the greatest. Anderson Silva was old that time already. Not old but he was retiring already, right? Same thing. I don't know if Israel wants to retire now, but the truth is this. Taking a long break from combat sports is not always an easy thing to come back. It happened to Henry Cejudo. Yeah. Happened. If you are not a fan of MMA, you will not know these names I'm calling. So back off from this page because I'm not in the good mood right now. But what I'm trying to say basically is this, because I know people are going to come out and say, "Oh, Draco du Plessis." This same Draco du Plessis will collect his own beating. It's natural. It's time. When it's time for somebody to beat Draco du Plessis, you guys will witness it. For now, shout out to him. He's the champion. But if you look at my previous video, I said it. I said this is Draco's time. On a normal day, Dracos and his pattern of fighting cannot beat Robert Whittaker, right? And even in that fight with Sean Strickland, I feel like Sean Strickland won that fight. I don't know how they judged it, but it's fine. It's okay. It's his time. Once it's your time, anything can happen. Because from all the fights I've seen in the UFC, right, if you don't beat the champion in a spectacular fashion, most likely, if it's by split decision, they'll give the belt back to the champion. So I don't know why UFC decided to do Sean Strickland dirty. Maybe they're just trying to grow UFC Africa. It's possible, right? The issues have rested. Both guys have settled. That's how it works. So when you get angry over stuff, you put all your anger into. That's why these guys are professional fighters. Some of you that are in the comment section, I just dare you one day to go to an MMA gym and just go and try one of the young boys there and see what happens. Okay, so these guys are warriors. What am I saying basically? If you are in the fight business, this will happen to you. What's his name? Leon didn't even hold the belt, didn't even defend the belt the second time. Bala Mohammed took him to deep waters and dragged him that's my point. Usman, that's the only guy that, in my own opinion, has not really been beaten because the fight that Leon won and then Leon is Rocky, headshot dead. He was smoking Leon 1000%. The second fight, Usman had not really gotten himself back, but Leon didn't really do nothing. He was still depending on the head kick, which was what he was setting up for Bala. He was setting up for Bala. So shout out to all the fighters, like I said. So ISRAEL ADESANYA, before this fight, was already a future Hall of Famer. He definitely is. He's like one of the greatest middleweights of all time. 12 title fights. No, it's not an easy task. And I mean, his name is Easy, so it's not an easy task. But easy. So, and if you look at this fight properly, Easy was doing good. But Dracos is strong. And again, it's Dracos' time. Okay, Easy is 35 now. Dracos is 30. In another 2-3 years from now, Dracos will be beating like a pop. Come back. I need you guys to refer to this video when I finish the fight. Why am I making this video basically is just so in case Israel Adesanya sees this video, keep your head up, bro. Nothing spoiled. Like, we don't see you less. You have fought a good fight. Like, this did not even really mean much because if you look at everybody that Izzy has fought in the last 3 to 4 years. He has made all of them superstar, from Jerry Cannonier to Alex Pereira to Dracos Duplessis, even Sean Strickland. He's made all of them superstars by him just talking about them or calling them out and all that stuff. And he's the guy. That's the champion that called people out. Okay? So I totally understand it. And even funny enough, Israel, I think Israel knew he wasn't going to win because if you watch Israel's last YouTube video, he said it, whether I get the win or not, I just want to punish this guy. Okay? And so, again, before I deviate, we can start naming champions upon champions who, listen, man, there's nobody in this combat sport business that will not be beaten. Francis Ngannou escaped, not escaped basically. Okay, Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic, which I think is a very that's not a fight to me. They just want John Jones to beat up somebody. You know, the fight between John Jones and Stipe Miocic. It doesn't even make sense to me. Okay, Francis Ngannou and Stipe Miocic won the first fight. Francis was still strong. Like, Francis was the Francis, right? But Stipe Miocic used what's it called, experience against Francis. He beat up Francis with experience, and Francis didn't know exactly what to do, and Francis got fagged down, on time. Now, the second fight, Francis was patient. Francis knew if I connect one, it's going to be a wrap, and he was done. Okay, so this is Stipe Miocic. Daniel Cormier collected the belt from Stipe. Stipe collected the belt back, right? Stipe is like the greatest heavyweight of all time, by the way. So, by the way, shout out to Daniel Cormier, Hall of Famer, 100%. So, nothing. This does not mean nothing. I hope he comes out for the post-fight press conference. I hope he does that because he will always do. But so my point basically is this: please, Israel Adesanya, if you see this, know that you did not lose any fans. We love you. We are still going to always. You are the superstar of the mixed martial arts world. You are the superstar of the UFC. It's Dracos Duplessis' time. That's what the universe says. Okay, you put in work, you did everything, you even gained some extra muscle just to, with this guy and all that, go emotional and all that stuff. Nothing worked against you. It's just Dracos Duplessis' time. That's all. That's how I say. So shout out to Draco Duplessis, who's the champion right now, by the way. And shout out to, of course, the legendary Israel Adesanya. And of course, shout out to Francis Ngannou, my man, my main man, Kamaru Usman, always looking out for me. Boss, salute. So, shout out to everybody. Dan Hooker, congrats to Dan Hooker. UFC 305 got us all really emotional. I felt bad initially, but I just want to pour it out my head. I had my bath and I'm good now. I just thinking about it. Come on, man. Robert Whittaker was the champion before Israel came. What happened? Took the belt from him. See what I'm saying? So, whether you like it or not, an era in the fight business, mixed martial art, where you use your leg, your hand, elbow, everything. Boxing is just really boxing glue. No one is easy. Don't get it twisted. Boxing, you have to come. And boxers fight like twice a year. Or in MMA, like one of the busiest athletes in the MMA world is Kevin Holland. The guy fights every time. I don't know. Bobby Green, of course, who got beat last 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. So shout out to the UFC Corporation. Shout out to Israel Mobolaji Adesanya. Shout out to everybody, basically. No, I'm talking too much, man. My name is Ifibori Boy. Thank you.